Call him what?
Hey, Tammy, did you happen to do what I asked? Hit him and BLOCK? Hey, Andrew. Yeah, I don't know if he's been in. I don't know if he has or not. I don't know because I don't watch the chat half the time. But this is going to be a live discussion tonight on how everybody feels about Ohio doing what they did with the uh, distracted driving. Okay, that's fine. Just we know what we're talking about. Um, Also, if you catch them in the group, go ahead and block them there too, because you're a major mod there too. What's up, B? How you doing, buddy? How's B doing? I'm sitting here at the house. I'm loving these I'm loving my weekends at home, my evenings at home. Nana's World, how you doing? How you doing, Nana? You got 13 people. Make sure you guys are smashing that thumbs up button if you'd like to come into the discussion. We are talking about, I'm sorry, B Scratch, but this is a big time a discussion that I'm talking about where Ohio has 18 flipped over in the creek. Oh no, B, is he all right? God, I hope he's okay. You get in there? Okay, good, Nana's World. Good. God, I hope he's all right. Hi, Danny D. Hey, girlfriend. Anyway, I want to talk about where Ohio truck not so much. Yeah, I can understand that completely. Yeah, I want to talk about what Ohio did. I don't know who did it, but somehow they made it into law where distracted driving. If they catch your phone on the dash, if they catch your GPS on the dash within arm's reach, they can give you a citation and give you a fine. Um, I myself, I don't think that's fair because everyone's got a GPS, everyone's got a phone, everyone has it on their dash. Even if it's just laying there, I don't care. I don't think it's fair to us drivers. I don't think it's fair that we have a GPS up there that we're watching our navigation, even though we're not touching it. We're watching it. Hi, Debbie. And who I mean by Debbie, she is the views of Lake Erie sunsets. And I plan on doing a live Saturday morning for you. The view of the morning down in Luna Pier. They got a dike out there, and it's beautiful. I think you'll like it, Debbie. I flew in the window because I forgot to open the door. Oh no. Hands free should be legal. Well, guess what? They are ticketing everybody with the phone on their dash. They are ticketing everybody with the GPS on their dash. If it's at arm's reach and you can touch that GPS, if you can touch that daggone freaking phone, they're going to pull you over. They're going to give you a citation and a warning. Yep, that's what Ohio's doing. I don't think it's fair to each and every individual that's out there, as long as it's already placed there and you're just watching it. It's already set. It's already pre-programmed. You're not touching it, but they can still give you a citation for it. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair, especially to a driver that's over the road that's already got it set there. He's not touching it. He's not touching it in any way, shape, or form. Even if it's your phone, you're using it. Bernie? Travis will be calling you here soon. Okay. Well, all you gotta do is put. I want Buchan as number 2. Booker is number 2, and I want Z3. So I got that. Tell them. I don't know. Hi, Josh. How you doing? But anyway, hang on one second here. We got somebody that wants to come in. Hi, Jim.
Hey, brother. So look, I was just listening to you about your law there, and to be honest with you, it sounds like it kind of sounds like you're pro car accident, you're pro collision, you're pro car accident, cause they make them laws like that so people don't run over children on bicycles and fly out the windshield, or run over a family of 4, decapitate 2 children. It just sounds like you're pro child decapitation. If you think that leaving a GP that you ought to be able to have your phone in your hand, that's wrong, man. That ain't cool.
No, if it's sitting there and you're just watching it to make sure that you're following the right directions, I get that.
But you got to watch the road, brother.
Yes, I know that. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. But if you got your sound on, you don't need to watch the road. I mean, not need to follow the GPS. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? Because if you
I get it, and I'm not saying I'm perfect by any stretch. I drink and drive fairly regular. I dose at the methadone clinic in the morning and got to drive back. Well, now I don't have to, because I got my son on the clinic as well, so he can drive us both. But I ain't no saint or nothing like that. Like, I'm not saying I'm better than you.
Second. Jim, give me 1 second.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Yep. Hey, Travis. Hey, can you do me a great big favor on my route for tomorrow? Can you make Booker number 2 and Zed's engineering number 3? Can you just write it? I already wrote down 1 for Chupin. Yeah, I already wrote 1 down. But can you do number 2 for Booker? Yeah, 2 there, and then number 3 Zed. That way they load it right. Travis, I appreciate you. Keep a number, okay? Yeah. That's good. I appreciate it. All right, bud. Bye now.
But yeah, I ain't saying I'm sane or nothing. I drink and drive almost every single day, and I go to clinic in the morning and dose up at 5 in the morning, and got to drive back while it's on me. And it's most of the time it's still on me from the night before. But if the law tells me that I can't drink and drive, it's because they don't want me hurting nobody, man. They don't want me coming. I done took a double dose of methadone before, and I didn't have my son around to drive me, and I had to operate a motor vehicle. I drove right through a house, and I went to jail for that, man. And I almost hit the room in the house that I ran into had the baby's crib in it. And I woke up, and when I went to before the judge to hear what they were going to try to slap me with, and they told me that, man, my jaw like to drop. And I just think it's unsafe. I understand why they're doing it.
Well, now the thing is Do you know what all Ohio has done to their roads and all their viaducts?
Oh man, no,
They have
no.
completely almost have redone all their highways, their major highways. They're still doing a lot of their major highways. Okay, now who's paying for that?
You are.
Okay, we all are.
Not me. I don't. Well, not where I'm at. I don't pay taxes, but you're paying for it. Taxpayer.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know, but besides that, I feel that that's their one way of getting more revenue into their state to pay for these roads that they're just that they're redone. They did some major construction. They're doing a lot around Columbus that they're still doing. 75 has been redone from south of Maumee all the way clear down to Bowling Green. I mean, major highway, big time. I feel that this is one way of a guarantee that they get their money back, to spend towards this money that has been spent to redo the highways, their infrastructure. Okay. But
And they already got their hands in your pocket for the taxes. I get it.
Yeah. But I feel it's not fair, that it's already pre-programmed. You're not touching that GPS. And you're going down the highway to get from point A to point B going through Ohio. I don't think it's fair that you get pulled over. It's already pre-programmed. Yes, it's in with hands reach, but you're getting a ticket for being right there in hands reach. I don't think that's fair. Even if it's your phone, my buddy, AA Trucking, he got pulled over in his car. He was using his phone as a GPS to get to the next destination where he needed to go fill out an application to go get hired. And they give him a citation, a warning.
Daggone.
Yes. That's not fair. I don't think it's fair. I think they're going to do away with this law here pretty soon because you know what? You're going to have a lot of people fighting this in Ohio. Not only Ohio, all the people that come through Ohio is getting pulled over. And I think they're going to come fight this. As me being a truck driver, I don't need that ticket. And if I did get one, yes, I'm going to fight it too. If I had to get a big time lawyer, I will fight it.
Oh yeah, and you being a truck driver, you're gonna get a way bigger ticket than a regular Joe.
Oh yes, I will get a bigger ticket from these 4-wheelers. They will get a ticket also. Got someone wants to come in? Hey Beanie, how you doing, Beanie? But yes, that's
I'm doing good.
This is the discussion. If anybody else wants to get in the discussion, because this is my whole heart and this is my life, if I'm going from point A to point B in Ohio, and I've already got pre-programmed where I need to go to my next stop, which I've got several in Ohio now, and I don't need to get pulled over and say, hey, you had your GPS up there. Now you get a ticket. Whoa, dude, it was already pre-programmed. Well, it's in recent distance. I wasn't touching the damn thing, officer. But now you're going to give me a citation for something that's just sitting there? I'm listening to it. I know where I'm going. Hi, Pop-Tart. I have a question. If you have a GPS built into the dash, like a radio, no, it's got to be on the dash.
No, it's got to be inside cop's eyesight.
It's got to be where the cops see it. It's got to be on the dash. If it's built in, Pop-Tart, no, they can't get it. From what the cop told AA, if I can't see it, I'm not pulling you over. Okay. That was the question AA had for the cop. Well, if you don't see it, you're not going to pull me over? The cop says no. But it's on your dash. I seen it. I got to give you a warning. A warning is worse than a ticket. I'd rather have a ticket. That way I can take it to court and fight it. And I'll tell you, you better give me a ticket because I'm going to sit here and argue with you until you give me a goddamn ticket. I will do that.
I kind of understand because it's it appears what we're looking at is somewhat of a necessary evil, because you got to have it, man. If you're driving a truck, and then just an ordinary person on 4 wheels, they got to have it to be able to get, to and fro. And, especially around these big cities, man, it's a lot of bad turns you can take, end up in a darker section of town, and get your windows broken. And, and get things thrown at you. And I'm understanding a little better now. And, quite frankly, it's no different now because I'm kind of seeing the other side. It's no different than if I got to get up early in the morning and go dose and I'm driving and I nod behind the wheel because where I go dose at, it's an hour and 30 minutes from my house. So by the time I'm in my car 30 minutes away from that clinic, it's hitting me like a ton of bricks. Boy, I'm fading. I'm catching a nod, and I shouldn't have to have got my son on the clinic to be able to get there. I should have been able to just drive and do it myself, but I nodded off too many times. They tried to take my license away, so I had to get my son to get on the clinic with me so I'd have a ride. But yeah, man, I kind of agree with you because if I got to go dose the same way that you got to drive a truck, if I got to get up and go dose, I need to be able to operate a motor vehicle without the police riding my ass and trying to tell me what I can and can't do. If if I nod off behind the wheel, that's either God's will or, I probably know what I'm doing. I know how to navigate the nod a good bit in order to get around. But it's necessary. I got to wake up and have it. And it's no different. I'm feeling you now. It's no different than somebody who got to drive for a living or somebody who's got to commute in the city where there's all kind of twists and turns and black neighborhoods that they need to pay attention to GPS, stay away from, and stay on the main road.
Well, I've wound up being where I shouldn't have been. Does ELD count as the same thing because drivers using ELD for a GPS? No. ELD is down below. It's not. Some of them probably do have it on the dash. Now, I'd like to see them try that with an ELD. That's what the trucks go by. They just don't want you touching anything that's called distracted driving. That's what this is all about. This is what this whole thing is. This panel is for today is distracted driving. They consider your phone being on a dash distracted driving. They consider your GPS being distracted driving. I call it malarkey. I call it bullshit. If you got your GPS up there and you're following it and you're listening to it, you don't have to look at it. Okay. But if you're listening to it, well, I understand that too, be scratching. That's where you and him have to talk about that. That's not in the discussion here. My thing is about defense, distracted driving, but they're trying to use this law to saying that your phone on the dash and your GPS on the dash is, saying that you're being distracted. I consider if you're using your phone as a GPS and it's sitting there, now, not like me, I use my phone as a camera so I can video or live stream going down the highway. I don't touch it. Now, they consider that. Now, if they catch you live streaming, that's even worse now in Ohio. So I totally stopped doing it. I keep it down low, and I have that thing live on top on me now, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I will not have it on the dash, okay? Because I do not need that ticket. I don't need that bull crap. I'm going to let the whole state of Ohio fight this on top of the other people that already got the tickets, fight this.
Was hey now?
That's correct.
It's not in Ohio. You're in Michigan.
Is that that boy up under me, Beanie, or is he a furry?
Bean don't drive.
No, I mean, is he a furry? And I see that he's got the
Grinch.
Is that furry thing? Y'all don't know what I'm.
That's a Grinch.
It's a Grinch from Christmas.
Oh,
Ernie, I'm kind of in a pissed off mood right now.
Are you, sir?
Yeah, I went and ride the Scratch live stream like I always do. Supporter,
Who's live?
and ride the Scratch. she said, "How'd Beanie get in here? I thought I blocked him." And I turned around and said, "You blocked me?" And I go, "That's the person that blocked me when I was on the LV's live stream, so she couldn't see my comments in any live stream." When it was just me and Hardy joking around. And then she said, "Hang on, I got to do something." And I was trying to tell Spoon, "Good luck on your live stream tonight," and he wouldn't answer.
Pop Tart, no, I did not get a ticket, but AA Trucking, if you knew who AA Trucking is, he was in his own personal vehicle. He had his phone on the dash, using it as a GPS to get to his next destination where he could fill out an application. That cop literally turned around and pulled him over and gave him a citation, a warning ticket for that phone being a GPS. Yes, because it was in hand's reach. And that's bullshit because it was already It was already stationary. If it's stationary and he's not touching it, I don't see why there is a problem. Do you know how much of enforcement there will be? There's been a lot. There's now on I-80. I'm not seeing too many police officers out. If I do see them out there, I've already put my GPS down low, and I've already put my phone down low when I'm live. I got it on me. I don't have it hanging out where like I used to. Now here in Michigan tomorrow, you'll see me live going down the highway. But when I go into Ohio, you're gonna see me, and you get to watch me all day long, bouncing up and down and talking to you.
Oh, that's why you got the camera on yourself.
Yes, because of Ohio.
Yeah,
okay, John Parker asks, with all due respect, Mr. Sorsby, I'd let my grandkids ride in the truck with Ernie on the phone the whole time. The way to bug tussle before I'd let them get in the vehicle with you. That's understandable, John Parker. I understand.
Well, now, I don't want nobody's grandkids in the car with me anyway.
Yeah, that's understandable, but that's not the thing, Jim. Okay, but they're just kind of. You're going to have people that are going to be like that, okay?
Well,
but I understand why you came on and wanted to. Scratchmaster, do you remember Haunted Island, John Parker? Okay, they're talking with the bones themselves. But this is about distracted driving, having your GPS up on the dash and having your phone on the dash too.
How come he got he's grown and he has that outfit on and it ain't nowhere near Christmas. And
that's just Bean, Jim. Okay, he is a character. He loves wearing them. It's okay. I know who Bean is. That's just him.
If you know his
I know his demeanor.
Well, I mean, you know his paperwork, and you know he's all right, dude.
Bean's fine. Bean's fine. Bean's Bean. I love the hell out of Bean. He is.
Yeah, I go around and joke around in live streams. I do get blocked from a bunch of channels and crap all the time just for being myself.
I just was wondering why you had that costume on, and you.
Oh, I put it on for a joke.
Okay, you look probably around 30 years old.
Jim, Bean is Bean. You know, Bean don't do nothing wrong. Bean's Bean, just having fun.
Yeah, like that day in LV, they didn't do nothing wrong, and the woman had to block me for no apparent reason.
Nah, well, you know, you got
I'm
people
telling
like
LV
that.
about that. What Rod and Scratch done? Because Julia told me to tell him about that.
See, I get your sense of humor. Other people don't.
Yeah,
I get it.
But she's always heard me joke around like that all the time, and she would always laugh. And she used to always say, "Bean, yo, Bean." And when I went there live tonight, she just said, "How'd Bean get there?" I thought with a rude attitude.
Well, what kind of joke did you make, man?
I just make normal jokes, like I just normally joke. Sometimes I might say something naughty in a joke and in live stream. But
I mean, did you say something about it? You didn't say nothing about no kids, did you?
No, but Ernie knows how I joke around.
No, his Bean's got a dry joke, but I get his dry jokes. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't. I never say nothing that's gonna hurt nobody's feelings.
No, you never said anything to hurt nobody. Now,
and it makes you wonder why somebody would block you like that.
Some people just get tired of hearing it over and over. You know,
Yeah, all she had to do was tell me to chill it out a little bit, and
Yeah.
that's it. And I would have done it, but she didn't.
Yeah.
She took the stupid route out, you know.
Yeah, I
And now
understand.
she's
Yep.
lost a follower on her channel.
Yeah, well, that's what
I
happens.
got to figure now. I know why she never would let me buy her coin. She didn't want me
Oh.
ever having it.
Oh, Rise and Scratch?
Because I was going to send her money through the mail to get her coin, and she was, man, somebody else said, I'll PayPal it to her if you send the money to me, pay me back for it. And I said I could do that, but she wasn't going to have it.
Yeah, well, you're more than welcome to come in here any day of the week. You know how.
Yeah, Angel's gonna do something for me. I'm gonna send him money, and then he's gonna to pay him back, you know, for getting me scratching matches pink donut coin, and then that's when I'm assuming money in the mail for to
See,
repay
that's
back for
one
that.
coin I don't have. I'd love to have that coin.
You talking about that Mexican boy, Angel?
No, Angel's from out of Massachusetts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wanted his pink donut coin because it represents, you know, breast cancer and all that and stuff, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. I love y'all.
All right, Jim. Take care, buddy.
All right, take care.
You know what I think they're gonna do, Ernie?
What's that, bud?
Eventually they're gonna do, you know how they have the stupid jaywalking law out, you know?
Yeah.
I think eventually they're going to make it where if they see you walking around with your phone up against your ear talking on it, you're going to get a ticket.
You want to go to donut coin too, Bear B? I know, bud, and so do I. He ain't got no more for some damn reason.
Yeah, you know what happened to me one time?
What's that?
I was out walking, and I was walking past my Aunt Bert's house, you know, on the road my mom lived on. And all of a sudden, it was back when I lived in that house on that road. And
hang on one second. Pop-Tart, not a problem. I'm just trying to get this out there to everybody here on the YouTube world. If you're coming into Ohio, make sure you don't have your GPS on the dash or your phone on the dash where the cops can see it, because they're letting any police officer, sheriff, regular city police, or state troopers, they can pull you over and give you the same citation, okay? And they can eventually take your license from you. Yes, Ohio can.
Yeah, that's Ohio law.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't think there's too many people going to fight this. Too many people. I know Ohio's going to try to start it, but Ohio has always been a Tarzan state. Always have been. You know, their cops are unjustly. They think they're bad as hell. You know, I'm like a cop who's going to be nice to me. You know, talk to me sensibly.
They're acting like comfortable cops that used to be around.
Yeah. But you know what? I got so much respect for B Scratching in here. You know, a lot of, you know, he's a type of person, he's your friend, but don't do him wrong. You know?
Yeah.
But I think that every officer should have respect for who they're talking to and not be Mr. Badass. You know how Ohio is. I've done talked to a few of their cops. I've done been pulled over by a few of their cops. A couple of them are cool. A couple of them are, you know, I need this.
Well, you know, my sister, my sister gets pulled over by law, but they don't give her a ticket or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked her why, and she said it's because she works for the state that has to deal with foster kids and stuff. And that's why she gets off with it.
That's totally understandable. We've all got a job to do.
Yeah.
We've all got a job to do. I give respect. Yeah, hang on, me. See, I give respect to everybody. You know, I just want to be treated back with the same respect. Yeah. You know, yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no.
There's crooked cops out everywhere.
Well, yeah, but you know what? They shouldn't be like that. You know,
No. They think once they got a badge, they can do whatever they want, get away with it.
No, that's security cops, guy. That's security cops.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're that way.
Yeah, it's like, you know, the time I was out walking, you know, I got pulled over by a sheriff. The sheriff pulled me over, and he pulled me over, and he said, "What are you doing? Can I see your ID?" And I said, and I looked at him, I said, "Why do you need to see my ID? I'm just out walking for exercise." He said, "Are you getting smart with me?" And I said, "No, officer, but I'm not." And I said, "I'm not even jaywalking or doing nothing. And I pointed right where my house was, and he said, "I don't need to know where your house is. I just want to see your damn ID."
No,
and I said, "Well,
you don't have to give it."
And I handed it to him and showed him, And I said something to my cousin at the state trooper about it, and he said, "Oh, he had the right to see his ID." And I said, "All my cousin is just a crooked cop, you know."
Yeah. Now, John's saying the phone is in a more distracting spot now. That was on the dash. Ernie, you are a professional, but others are not so experienced. Will also be doing that. Yeah, John, I understand, but half the time I'm not paying attention to that phone. You know, when I'm going down the highway, I'll look down to see if there's any big letters. If I don't see big letters, I'm not looking at it. I'll just take a glance. If I see
Now
a
that
name,
makes me funny.
but
That
it's going to
law.
be, huh?
You know, it makes me think about the law now because way Kia phones, cars are made. They've got this thing that pops up out the dash, and it's a GPS that pops out the dash.
Well,
And I'm like, that's going to get you in trouble. You can't do nothing about that because it's built in the car that way.
yeah. See, here's another beef. You know, well, these officers has got to look down, and they're typing on this guy's damn computer,
Yeah.
looking down, typing. Okay, getting this guy's license plate and trying to type it down. Now you know half of them can't do that while driving. They got to look down. That's the same thing. That's distracted driving.
They're just acting like they can see it when they just, you know, it's probably how they get paid to give people
Double
a
A
ticket.
told me the opposite. Said we're not going to pull everyone over. Just as long as we see it on the dash, we're going to pull you over. Okay. But if we can't see it, we're not pulling you over.
Well, you know, my brother, when he's driving, he'll use GPS, but he has his phone right on his lap, and he'll look down at it every once in a while. And then when he's going by and he sees the cop, he just raises up real quick and acts like he don't see nothing.
Yeah. That, John, I agree with that. It's going to be increased accidents because everybody's going to be down low now with them. They just made it more intense for everybody. You know, I seen swerving today.
Yeah.
I seen a lady with her hands on the steering wheel doing this. Just, you know.
Well, you know,
I see this all day long.
Yeah, well, you know, they've got laws out now where you can't make a U-turn. You can't make U-turns now.
Well, you ain't supposed to in a semi either.
No, my Mimi did it, and she was doing it for years and never got caught. And then one day she decided to do it to take me back to Best Buy to get my TV fixed.
Yeah.
And a cop stopped her and gave her a ticket, you know, and he said, "You weren't supposed to turn around right here." And she said, "Well, it looks like you can." He said, "No, this is a place for officers to." But what he did, he got on my aunt's side and asked her for her license, but never asked my Mimi for her license. Which I thought he's stupid. Jen, and he was just a state trooper, is all he was.
Okay. Here's what Queen Jen said, and as long as your hands free, shouldn't matter. Where it says as long as you ain't holding it in your hand and looking down. I agree with that too, Queen. I agree with that too. But I'll come up with this law saying if it's in your reach on the dash, you can reach for it. I don't care if it's just sitting there stationary and you ain't touched it and it's already pre-programmed. They're still going to give you a citation for it, which I completely is called bullshit. You know that kid I see on YouTube? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's the way I feel about it. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, if it's already stationary and it's just sitting there, you're not constantly looking at it. You're not weaving and if you're looking down the road and you go by him and you're looking at the officer, but he sees the GPS and you're looking at the officer, how can he say that's distracted driving? When you're looking at him, he's looking at you, but he sees the GPS and he's going to give you a citation for it. Bullshit.
Yeah, well, you know, they got to understand most bus drivers use GPS.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And they have to have it to do their school routes for kids and stuff to get them places.
I wish Double A he's working right now. Double A found a job working with FedEx. And he's working, I think he's working inside the place, the building now.
Oh, FedEx uses GPSs.
Ernie, if you get the point where I say it's all about revenue, kick my cranky ass out of here. I think John, I really seriously think it's all about the revenue. I seriously do. Because Ohio is trying to find a way to pay for them freaking roads that they built. And I seriously think that. Now, I'm not kicking your ass out of here because I think too much of you, John. But I seriously think it's the same thing. It's all about the revenue to try to pay for these freaking roads that they built. Where they're going to get the money from? Well, they spent all this money. They got to figure out some way to get in the back. I hear it's about, well, we're going to buckle down. Okay, you're going to buckle down. Okay, you're going to make the people from out of state, in state, out of state, in state to pay for this shit. I think that's where it's coming from. Is the court's going to hold this shit up? I don't know. They're going to have a lot of people in court over this crap. I mean, a lot of people.
Well, remind me when I'm traveling to pass Ohio, just go straight, just go around it. I'm not going in. I'm not going nowhere near it.
You can. You'll have to go from Tennessee to Kentucky to Indiana all the way up, and then come across the western part to get into Michigan.
I'll have
That's the
to.
only way you're going to get in Michigan.
Oh, you know what I got today? I got an email from Lowe's, said my order had been picked up at Michigan, and I said, I never picked it up because I can't go there. I left it there until the day it was, final day that you didn't pick it up, they would send the money back to your account. And I got a receipt that said, thank you for picking up your order. And I'm like, I never picked it up. So I'm going to Lowe's Friday in Columbia, and I'm going to get them to fix it. Because they're not charging me something I never picked up.
Right.
That way would rip me out. They ain't going to take that $20-something off of me.
No, I hear you. Now, if you want to get in the stream, I just dropped it. I know it's already pinned, but if you want to get in the stream and talk to me about it and put your 2 cents in, I'll be glad to hear anybody's opinion. That's what it's all about. I do not argue your opinion. I will listen to your opinion.
Now, I think they need to step up the law here in
Michigan is
Tennessee.
not doing it. Only Ohio. Ohio has started this.
Yeah, well, I think they need to step up some of the laws here in Tennessee where these crazy drivers, they're always wrecking all the time.
Well,
But they don't do nothing about it.
The thing is any city cop, any sheriff's department sees you, deputy sheriff, any state trooper. What? Hello. I'm doing fine. I'm on a live panel. You want to get on it? Oh, you remembered that joke? Uh-huh.
So anyway, I can FaceTime so you can see me. Hi, what are you doing?
Uh-huh.
Is he mad?
My God, you cut my ear off.
Oh, good God.
And the guy looked down there and said, oh, right there it is. He said, that's not my
Grandma,
ear. I had a
love you.
pencil in my ear.
Oh,
Grandma loves you.
ow. Are you
Grandma,
serious?
Grandma.
You got that one?
No, I'm still trying to figure it out.
The guy cut his ear off.
Oh, geez.
And he says, you cut my ear off to the guy. And the guy says,
On your fist
I'll
on
have
the
you look
step.
for it. And the saw just,
Oh,
he
you
looked
can
down
play
there
it while
and he
you're
said, right
on
here it is. He said, that can't be my ear. He said, my ear had a pencil on it.
Shit. Yeah, it's all sawdust. Yep, I get it.
Like that one?
Yeah, that was a good one. I still like my 6.9 one though.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Dad. Dad, you couldn't ask for anything better. Except for going down in Ohio now. I hate it. Yeah, I hate it because you know what? You put your GPS up there, you put your phone up there in your dash, they can pull you over now and give you a ticket. Yep. And I think it's bullshit. No, a friend of mine did. Yeah. Because he was using his phone as a GPS. I think it was bullshit. It is wrong. Yep. But Ohio's trying to figure out some way of making the money back because all the roads they're building, They're going to make somebody pay for it, right? Mm. 4.
Yeah, and if you buy one,
Love you guys. Bye.
They're gonna cost you $100,
What?
and $100 goes to the roads.
Are you freaking serious? Oh, there's a good one. I gotta tell you guys. Wow. So if I want one of the special license plates here in Michigan, I gotta pay $100 for it, and then the $100 goes towards the roads. Wow. Wow. Great. Guess what? I'm gonna take a normal license plate. Why don't
One is a black one.
eh.
Back in the 70s, early 70s.
Is that the one where the Wonderland?
It could be.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people are using those now. So how do you feel about all the different license plates? How do you feel about it?
Who are you talking to?
Your dad.
Hi, Dad.
She said, "Hi, Dad." He said, "Sit on it."
Yeah, you don't know where the
Oh, dear Jesus.
Oh dear Jesus. Yeah, I just don't agree with all the license plates. You know, it's what they used to do. One and only. Not only. Well, I know, but every other state's doing the same damn thing. Florida's got 3 or 4. Georgia's got 2 or 3. North Carolina's got 2. I notice all the different license plates. You know, and I'm sitting here with now, what's that one? I'll go up to it. Well, that they don't know. Guess a new one. Yeah, me being out there all the time and seeing this shit. All right, Dad. You doing all right?
Oh, yeah. I went to the pee doctor today, and he scanned my bladder.
Uh-huh.
He said, you're not emptying yet.
Oh shit.
So I told you to give me something to make me empty.
Uh-huh. Well, hope.
You ought to scare the pee out of me.
Well, let's go get Christian, see what he can do. 2:30.
Was she back into the dock?
No, and somebody else was.
Oh, I think the truck there.
Oh yeah. I was backed into a dock, but I only stayed there like maybe 10 minutes at the most, and I pulled my truck back on after they unloaded me. I only had like 7 skids at what I picked up, but it was just very short. They only had 3 stops. All right, Dad. You take care, bud. I love you too, now, Dad. Bye. He said he finally figured out that joke, and he had to tell me.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, it was one of them. I'm sitting there. What? So he had to re-say it again, and Miles in the background. Yeah, you had to look in the sawdust. Oh. All right. Okay, B's taking off. I'm gonna get off of here. Have a good night. All right, B Scratchy, take care easy, buddy.
You need to get out there, too.
Well, anyway, yeah, that's I miss money. That's just like Michigan. Okay, here's the thing. They're coming up with 4 different license plates. Now, you want one of them license plates because you just got to be one of them people. Got to have one. It's going to cost you $100 to pay for the road of Michigan. Now, see, we're having a bunch of road work here in Monroe. But I feel that it's not getting done quick enough or fast enough because they're doing one side at a time. Because the money's not there. Okay. They just got to building a brand new, great big warehouse over here, Apollo Plus, your exit 11. And I went by there today, and guess what I seen? It's not Amazon. It's Ford.
I knew it was.
I thought it was Amazon.
No, I told you it was.
It's Ford's. Well, it's great, big, and huge. It's Ford distribution.
Yeah.
Not only there's one up in Newport of Ford's.
Right where the golf course was.
Yep, right where the golf course is. But anyway, yep, that's how they want you to pay for the roads. They want the people to pay for the roads. Go figure. But Ohio's doing it the wrong way. the wrong way. They're going to get so many people pissed off at that goddamn state that nobody wants to travel to it. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, John. I have my phone down below, and I got it sitting underneath the dash where it's looking at me. I'll look over, but I'll make sure nobody's around me because I'm a professional. I'll make sure nobody's around me when I'm looking at it. So how's Miss Money? How's Mr. Scratchmaster? Cherokee, how you doing, Cherokee? Hope you're doing all right. But that's my beef. It's all about the revenue, but I think Ohio's doing it in the wrong way. They're doing it in the wrong way because they're punishing the people. Now, if they would come up with the same idea as Michigan did, get the license plate out there, get something special for Ohio, the Ohio State, you have a Buckeye, whatever. Your PC is broken. Oh, no, Miss Money. I'm just saying, less experienced driver will do the same thing. Probably. But will they do what I do? Wait until nobody's around them to talk or do whatever? I don't think there's a lot of people out there that does the same thing I do.
Miss Money.
But I just hope that this don't last very long. They got to come up with a better idea to get the community, to get the people in the state of Ohio, and get the surrounding people, to, help out. I mean, I get it. There's a lot of road construction everywhere. Michigan's got road construction everywhere. I mean, I get what they're doing with the license plate. If I could afford it, yeah, I'd buy one. But as of right now, I can't afford piss water. Until my paychecks start coming in. I love that Grinch outfit, dude. You see this, Mama? Come here, look at Beanie. Judy.
What?
Come here, look at Beanie.
His Grinch hoodie.
Yeah, it's Grinch. It's a pajamas.
Oh, that's cool.
One piece.
Ashley would like that.
A one piece. Where'd you find that at, Bean?
Target.
Target? Okay.
My favorite.
My future one, yeah, I got to get somebody to sew it up because it's got a hole in it. If I would have went live, well, YouTube would have terminated my channel for that.
Yeah.
Because where it got a hole at,
Cherokee says, we have the option to get a black license plate here in Mississippi. More than half the money goes to the fund of the families of fallen police and firefighters fund. See, I get that,
Ernie, your show's on.
but you don't have
Ernie Long, your show's on.
that's your show.
That's your show. You're the one that got me hooked on it.
That's your show now. I got you hooked on it. What's it called again? Masked Singer? Yeah. See, I used to watch it. Who likes Masked Singer? Ohio Super Trucker says Ohio has always been a bent the driver over state. Yes, they have. They have. Hi, Truck and Treasure. North Carolina has a new device that could tell if you are on your phone while driving. I think that's bullshit. I think it's bullshit. Even if you are streaming, I don't think so. I mean, is it at your scales? Because they only got a couple scales.
I'm trucking.
I've not heard nothing about it. if they do, they have to put it in place. They have to let you know about it. And I haven't heard a thing about it.
Got my pink socks too.
What is it?
Pink socks.
Uh,
They're compression socks.
oh, shoot. I wear the compression socks. Yes, Cherokee, it is. It's all about the money. Yeah. So, anyway, well, I figured more people would get up here on stage, but I guess not. I guess they don't like the discussion. I think they like a free for all myself. You seen it just before the scales? Oh, okay. So, Spoon's got a pop-up battle on Alabama tonight in 30 minutes. Well, I'll go ahead and get off of here since Spoon's got a pop-up battle.
Are you going in there?
Huh?
You going in to scratch up Spoon's
No,
live
I'm
stream?
gonna kick back here at the house with my wife and kick back and watch some this show with her.
Watch the Masked Singer with her?
Yeah, I want to hang with. Hey, why
I know.
not?
I guess where I started watching this show for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I watch it mainly because Jenny McCarthy's on it. It's the reason I watch it.
I hear you, Cherokee. I hear you, buddy. No, I'm gonna hang. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to get off the road, is so I could spend more quality time with her. Oh no, and I got a lot more things here at the house to do, and I'm gonna start taking care of them. And I already did one. That was the garage.
Ernie, I'm thinking that spider you killed, you know. I don't. Did it have a violin on shape on its back?
Who?
That spider that you killed in the garage?
Yeah.
If it had a violin on it, then it was a burnt clothes.
I don't think it did. It might have
If
just
it
been a
didn't
regular.
have that shape on its back, then it wasn't a burnt clothes. Because when I saw
No.
the picture of it, you know,
I think it
I
was.
think all it was I think it was just a wolf spider. But we've got them around now. No think they're huge.
Yeah. No, I don't think it
But
was.
they will buy it too. They're harmless, but they will buy it.
Yeah. No, it just luckily.
Yeah, this is what I had on my leg one time. I had one that big around.
See, John. No, I love John because he does. He's got I like his opinions on everything.
You could
I
tell
like
if you got
everybody's
bit by a burn clothes. The spot would be black. It'd be dark black.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had gotten because I took these braces off my legs when I had surgery on my legs. They fixed my knee for not growing the right way they should grow, you know.
Yeah.
And they put staples in at the time, and the staples weren't permanent. They were going to go back and remove them. And when they took the braces off, my mom was like, "What is this black spot?" Went to the doctor. Doctor said it was a burn clothes bite. And I said, "How do they get bit by one and not feel it? When they bite you, it hurts, you know." And I thought, and they said you might have got it when you're in the hospital, you know. And
And
then they rubbed some kind of brown gunk on my leg, you know, which I thought it looked like somebody had pooped in something, you know.
yeah.
And then they gave me medicine to take, and I took that.
Hey, Fishing for Clammers. How you doing, brother?
I had 4C, and it worked, you know. It cured it up, and I had a scar left there for a long time, but I'm reading the scar is gone now.
No, I don't think that was no brown recluse. I
No.
think it might have been what you said. That was a big
So
damn
the brown
too.
recluse, if it was a brown recluse, you know, they will come after you. They're not afraid of nothing. They will try to attack you. That one
Really?
was probably trying to get away from you, wasn't it?
This one just sat there. He couldn't do shit because I got a clamp. I got a bunch of clamps in this bin, and he was stuck in between one of the ribs. He climbed through, and he shouldn't have, and he got caught.
Yeah, well, if it was a brown recluse, they could easily get through it, and they would come after you once you try to mess with something.
Yeah.
Because they attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because they're not afraid of you.
It looked like a
And plus,
tarantula.
in
It looked like a
if you get-
tarantula in a way, a smaller little.
Yeah,
little
that was a wolf spider. Wolf spiders look like a tarantula.
Well, that's what it
And another
was.
thing is, when you see a brown recluse, they're like really flat against the wall sometimes. You know, you think they're a harmless spider, but they're not.
Yeah.
And if it was a brown recluse, you would already had a pack of them, and you'd never get rid of them.
Oh shit.
Because I learned that from the pest control that keeps my house sprayed. You know, and when he sprays my house, don't charge me for doing the outside. He does it for free.
Okay.
It's because I think known me for a while, but
Yeah.
and I thought, yeah, that's kind of nice of him. He goes down to bacon. He does every nook and cranny. He does that thing as thick as he can. And I've seen one spider down there, but it was half dead.
Mm.
Never seen anything else ever down there.
Well, damn. No. Well, I'm gonna get off here, guys. I just wanted to come on for a little bit and see if I couldn't get a panel going, but
Well, I'm gonna go in phones live.
there you go. Me, I'm gonna get up here and go hang with Mama. I'll catch you guys later. All right. How do you like my new job, buddy? I love this new job. You couldn't ask for any better job than what I have now. I'm home in the evenings and home on weekends. Can't ask for anything better. All right, guys. Y'all take care. Y'all have a great evening. I will catch you tomorrow live going down the highway here in Michigan. Bye now. Good night.